Namaste. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius are known as Airy signs. Airy signs are connected more with intellectualism. So if you are born with moon in Airy sign, that is moon in Gemini, Libra or Aquarius, then you constantly need some kind of feed, some kind of thoughts to stimulate your thought process. And Rahu is very comfortable in Airy signs. So if you have Rahu in Gemini, Libra or Aquarius, then your Rahu is very strong. The advantage of a strong Rahu having a good planetary placement in your horoscope is that you are more passionate and you will attain much growth in your life. Meaning you will attain more money, more power and more success in life. On the other side is Ketu. Now Ketu is very powerful in watery signs. Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces are watery signs. So if you have Ketu in watery signs, then Ketu becomes more powerful. Because if you have Ketu in Cancer, then you will have Rahu in Capricorn. If you have Ketu in Scorpio, then you will have Rahu in Taurus. If you have Ketu in Pisces, then you will have Rahu in Virgo. Always remember, your horoscope is either inclined towards Rahu or towards Ketu. Inclination towards Rahu signify that you are all fired up to attain much in life. More and more and more. Because the nature of Rahu is do more, do more. And Rahu never stops. And when you continue to do more and more and more, you may attain many material things, but you lack peace, joy, bliss. All of these things are missing in your life. That's what happened with Alexander the Great. He just never stopped. Diogenes, the great spiritual master, told him, "Come and relax with me." And Alexander says, "I will come back to you, but first I have to conquer the whole world." But Alexander was never able to conquer the whole world. In fact, he died while returning back to his home. And while dying, he says, "All is futility." Imagine. While dying, he says, "All is futility." But to attain all these things, he murdered, he killed so many people. So many countries and kingdoms he acquired. But in the end, he says, all is futility. But you know, Alexander is really a very, very fortunate person. Because at least while dying, he realized that all is futility. But we have so many Alexanders in our world who never realized. Even after dying, they are again standing in the queue to attain something more. And this is how the circle of life continues. After one birth, the next birth. So in a way, Alexander is fortunate because while dying he realized that all is futility. And when you realize this, not from the books, but through your own experiences, that all is futility, that is when your journey begins towards Ketu. And that is why Ketu is the source that can take you further on your spiritual journey. So if you ask me, and I have always said this, that Rahu is neither good and neither bad. Rahu is simply a journey, a process through which you yourself realize what is right and what is wrong. Just the way Alexander realized at the very end of his life when he says, all is futility. There is a story that goes, it's very interesting, that Alexander once went in search of water that would make him immortal. Meaning once he drinks that water, he will never die. So he was searching, and on the way he met an old man, and he asked him, and the old man said, you go straight and take right. So he was so much in rush that he didn't even realize that that old man, he's about to die, but he never drank that water. But he gave him the address, and Alexander went. And finally he found that cave, and there was water flowing. And he was about to drink that water when there was a crow. The crow stopped him, and the crow said, please don't drink this water, because I drank it and I am still alive and I am suffering. All my family members passed away. There is nobody alive now, but I am still alive and I don't know what to do. And I am fed up of this, but I cannot die because I have drank water from this pond. But you don't drink this water. Otherwise, you will also face the same consequences. And Alexander was a very clever person, intelligent person. He realized and he returned back. He didn't drink the water. And so you have to understand that along with birth, death is also necessary. Otherwise, just like that crow, you will continue to live, but there will be no motivation because everything is gone. There is nobody left, and you don't know what to do with this life that you have got. So the lesson is that you have to go through the process and you have to accept death whenever it comes with open arms.
ॐ गं गणपतये नमः। ॐ गं गणपतये नमः। ॐ गं गणपतये नमः।